Eh? Yes, we are. Here we are
Hi,
again.
hi everyone.
Hello. Hi, guys. Finally, we are live again. Happy Saturday for me.
Mhm.
It's good morning here in the UK. We are absolutely thrilled to be here again. It's us again, the three ladies, as you know us. And today we have a lovely guest who is going to introduce herself in a few minutes. But first of all, thanks to everybody who has been supporting us, who have been interacting with us, watching our live, watching our replays. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you, and we are hoping that we have been teaching you something, you have been learning something from us, and most importantly, we are hoping that we have been helping you to make that decision. You know, in the past few weeks, now we are in March. February, we have had so many people come and join our business. We have got new action takers. We have got new business partners coming and joining us. It's been amazing. So we do not take this for granted that you guys come and take your time to come and give us that support and to learn something. And the best part is that we are happy that we have been given this platform and we have been given this chance to share this business opportunity and a business blessing with you guys. So thank you and welcome. Um, First of all, let us introduce ourselves before we say what topic we are talking about today. So let me start with my right, Priscilla.
All right. I'm going to assume that's me.
Yes, Priscilla is
Okay.
you.
Sawa sawa. Hi everyone. Habari zenyu popote mlipo. My name is Priscilla Ngasha and you're watching me from Penny and Co. and also my personal page Priscilla Ngasha, Priscilla Wanjeri Ngasha. I am a school teacher. I am a mother of two girls and a digital business owner. And I'm also a wife. I live in Australia. And for me, the thing that brought me to Australia is love, like these women say. If I had not married a foreigner, I would never have ended up here for sure. But it's not a bad place. Don't come for me, Australians. So thank you for watching us and come in with your cup of tea and listen to us today.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Thank you, Priscilla. Then we have Shiro. Shiro is on my left.
Hi guys, good evening, good morning from wherever you are. It's Saturday 10:50 p.m. here in Australia. I'm also coming from Australia in the capital city Canberra, and just lovely to be here. And as Priscilla said, I was also brought to this country by Cupid. Cupid found me all the way from Kenya and brought me here. But it's I'm grateful, and as these ladies, as we've always been here, I hope you're not tired of us because we will always be here to talk about this, talk about our business, to talk about how we can all change our lives. Because some of us out there are always complaining, but you do not make the change. So we're here to help
Yeah,
you decide how you want to make that change. So good to be here.
perfect. Thank you, Shiro. And today, as I said, we have a guest coming all the way from UK. And without further ado, yay! I'm gonna let Iris introduce herself and tell us a little bit more about herself. And please, Iris, you could also touch why you joined the business, how you ended up here. Yeah, welcome. It's good to have you here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you, all of us, wherever you're watching us. We say thank you for coming here. We are here to be there for you always. Whenever you need us, you will always see us. Thank you, guys. I am Iris, currently streaming from the UK, a mother of three, and another big boy, my son as well. Yes. So I am a healthcare assistant. I came to the UK 2 years and a half now, not up to a half, but close to 2 years, 2 years and a half. I came just me and my husband. I met my husband. My husband came first, so I joined, and we started looking for ways to bring our children, and God did it. Three of them came just about 7 months ago at the same time. Everything just happened like boom.
Woo!
Yes. So that is what pushed me to go online. One day I was preparing to go to work. I was pregnant with my last baby now. And my second child was like, Mommy, where are you going to? I said, I'm going to work. She said, No, don't go to work today. She started crying. That's what pushed me online. She went to her room and I told myself, if I call off today, she will still make me to call off tomorrow. So I
Mm.
just tried to put myself together and I went to work. Not that I was happy to go to work. I wasn't, but I had to. Then all night I was like, because I used to do night shifts, I was like, Iris, what do you need to do differently? What do you need to do for you to be able to be at home with these
Mm.
children and be there whenever they need you? And behold, I found an ad from Priscilla Gassa. Hey, it really, when you are desperate, when
Mm.
you are vacant, you need something to fill you up.
Mm.
And after coming across some few things, she really captured me. I don't even remember exactly what I saw, but when you are desperately looking for something, I'm the
Mm.
one. She's there. She will tell you I'm the one who asks her, what do I need to do next?
Yeah.
What do I need to do next? Because I was ready to take that bold step, which I did, and I'm happy taking the bold step, which has landed me here today. I am at home when I want to be.
Mm.
I still go to work. The side hustle does not stop me from going to work,
Mm.
but
Mhm.
I am at home when I want to be. So it's a dream come true and prayer answered. I am so happy to be here. My personal page is Jonah Iris,
Mm.
and my business page is SB Greatness Digital. That page, since I came here because of my children, SB, my
Mm.
first daughter is Shalom. So the S is Shalom. B, my second daughter is Blessed. The main person who made
Nice.
me do this, and that is her name, Blessed, which is B. And my last baby is Greatness. So it is SB Greatness
Yes.
Digital.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I
Wow.
like the meaning of that.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's good
Mm.
to know. Wow.
So
I
once
love
I
your
keep
story.
seeing it, thank you. As I keep seeing that name there, nothing can stop me.
It's true.
Amen.
Absolutely. I love, 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 love your story. And you know what? Why I've told you such a little bit about your story is because it is aligning with what our topic is all about today. What does it take to start and run a digital business? And
Mm.
way before we come into running a digital business, we first of all go into exactly what you have spoken about, your big why. What is your why? And I always say this, if your why is going to be in like Iris's name, where she will be looking at that name, and every time she wants to lag behind or slow down or sleep or prefer to watch Netflix instead of looking at her business, that name alone will be waking you up in the middle of the night to
Mm.
remember that this is the reason why we are doing it here, and that is what
Yeah.
we are talking about today. I am actually very, very inspired by you, Iris, because 2 years in this part of the world, coming from home, from everything you've known to being here, 2 years is nothing. Like you're still a baby
Yeah.
in this country, but you've already come in and realized, you know what, I deserve better.
Mhm.
You
Mm.
have quickly come in and understood the system, and now you're like, you know what, enough of this. It's only 2 years, but
Mm.
you're already knowing, no, 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 this is not the way to live. I can do something else better. And thankfully, you saw our sister's ad or a post, and here you are today. So congratulations, and we
Thank
can
you.
only wish you the very best in this on this journey. And I know you have already started seeing the results, personal development. You know what? When you're speaking, nobody can even know that you're just very new in the business. So
Yeah.
heads up to that. Heads up to that.
Thank
So
you.
well done. So, ladies, today we are talking about what does it take to start and run a digital business, because so many people out there are
Mm.
looking for something. People know, just like Iris is talking about here. I know I am here. I am, thank God. I bless the name of the Lord. I came in this part of the world. We are told that this is the land of honey and milk, but where is it? I've never seen any milk or honey drilling from the skies. No money in the tree, where we thought that if you ask somebody for money in Europe or in Canada, they will go pluck money from. In fact, our trees right now, they don't have any leaves because it's winter. Where is this money? You know? So you finally realize, oh my God, if there is any scam or any lie that we have, by the way, that's somebody who came and told us about how life is all smooth here and you feel like you're living with God in heaven already. That's somebody, if they're dead, they need to be woken up to apologize to everybody because it is a total lie. But thankfully, thank God that we are already in this situation that pushed us to realizing that actually I deserve better. And there is nothing worse than thinking, why am I thinking my life was better when I was in Kenya than when I am here? Then you start looking back and how many years have I lived here? How much money have I made? But how much money has done anything for me? How much health have I suffered? You know, all those things. But it's not supposed to be like that. You can actually thrive. And finally, we came across this business. We all have our different stories here. Iris came across this business as a result of her children pushing her into wanting to stay at home. We all have our stories here. But exactly what, apart from our wives, what does it take to start and run an online business? What does it take? Because you do not just wake up one day and go and get an employment or go across a road and ask for a job in a company. What does it exactly what the company say? We are looking for a manager. This person must have a qualification A, B, C, D. This person must be able to do this and this and this and this. Same with everything else in life, including our online business. So what does it take to start and run? And you know what, guys? Brace yourself because you will be surprised that all those qualities that we are about to talk about, you have them. Sometimes it's just that we do not know or we do not believe in ourselves a little bit more. But I'm going to let the ladies take over and then we take it from there. Let's start with you, Priscilla.
All right. I was just actually going to write something down over here because I'm thinking what it takes to start a business is I'm going to just start with Iris. It takes someone who is looking for a change because you could be comfortable either you could be comfortable with what you're having or you could be miserable and comfortable. What I mean is you could have a well-paying job and you're happy and it doesn't matter, you're unmoved, you don't want to start a business, or you could be miserable, you could not like your job, not like what you do, not like the pay, but you're still not willing to try anything different. So for me, I feel the one thing it takes is someone who is actually wanting to shift something about their circumstances. They could be thinking, I'm not a business tech person, but I just know I need something different. Or it could be someone who's an entrepreneur and looking for something else. So number one, it takes someone who's looking for a change, who's looking for to do something different. Because if you really don't change what you're doing, what's the saying, nothing changes if nothing changes. So if you continue doing the same thing over and over, there's no way you'll see anything different. Number two, to start a digital business with us, all you require is internet access.
Yeah.
You require your mobile phone and a laptop. And there are people who don't even use laptops, they just use iPads. So if you've got a good iPad and you've got a mobile phone that you sit on all the time, those are two things you require. Number one, a desire to change. Number two, connection to internet, phone, or laptop.
Wow. I like how you're talking about a desire to change. And that is why I have just said that we will all realize that we already have these things. But then it is how much are you trying, how much are you willing to implement what you know, what you already know? Because you would already know that, this is not the right place for me, or this is not the right thing for me, or I want this, I want to change this, I want to try this, I want to be here financially. But then what are you doing about it? Because it is not just about thinking about it. It is not just about saying, it is not just about saying, I want to buy that car. I want to go on this holiday. I want to buy this house. It is not just about that. How are you going to make money to get there? How are you going to do this? How are you going to apply for this job to at least to get to the interview or to get hired? So that is what a desire to change means. You first of all want, and again, this has always been why we have made it so easy for us is because we have a training and we have a program that teaches us all these things. And one thing for you to know that you desire a change is to know your why. Again, we are going back to our whys. Why do I need change? Why do I want to change? How I am always tired. Why do I want to change drowning in debt? How do I want to change not not using public transport? How do I want to change not just being at home and stuck in debt and never seeing my family or my husband? How do I want to change that? So that desire will be pushed by your your big reason why you want to do something differently. And then obviously Priscilla has spoken about internet. Oh my goodness, who doesn't have internet right now? Who doesn't? Even in my country, Kenya, we have bundles, which nowadays the most of the mobile providers, they have made it very easy. It is not like back in the day where you are spending so much on them. Here in the UK, I see sometimes if my 4G, if I'm out there, or my 5G goes down, I see it trying to pick some public
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Yeah, so it is everywhere. What are you doing about it? What are you using your bundles or your Wi-Fi with? Checking out the funny characters and the celebrities and stuff. How about
Kardashians.
you use Kardashians? How about you use that to make some money, to leverage? Because we all have that. And as soon as you come in and you start leveraging your internet, and because you have a smartphone phone, you start making good use of it, then you're good to go. You're good to go. So thank you so much, Priscilla, for that. Shiro, please.
And those of you probably who are sneering because I made fun of Kardashians, please don't take me wrong. Why I say the Kardashians is because a lot of us watch, I never watch them, but I've seen people who watch the Kardashians
Yeah,
and they envy that life and they say, I wish
have
I
a
had
good
that
life.
life. You watching
Yeah.
them on social media, you're making them have that money. So if you want to be on the leagues with the Kardashians, even you use social media to make that money. Anyway, now the topic today is saying what starts and to run a digital business. Now, for me to say that you want to start a digital business, and especially ours, I will tell you to have one thing: be skeptical. It is fine
Yes.
to be skeptical. And you know why I'm telling you to be skeptical? Because you're being skeptical. If you're those people who are skeptical and but you really want it, you will take the chance and you will take the time to go and do your due diligence about our business.
That's right.
Mm.
So that skepticism is fine, but you know why you want to start. You want that change. You've been complaining so much. So for you to be able to do that, that skepticism is going to push you to go and check, what are these people talking about? What is these ladies keep coming every Saturday to us, every day in, day out for a year?
Mm.
They're here talking about a digital business. You will go and find out. You will come to us. You will ask us questions. You will want to know more. So I tell you, skepticism is fine, but do not let it hold you back. Let it
Mm.
be the push whereby you go and look for that information. Now, for you to run a digital business, I actually have such things. I think we've even talked about them in our business, whereby we have the four P's.
Yeah.
Now we need patience. Seriously, a lot of us, we do not have patience with a lot of things. We want to make money and we want to make it now. You cannot plant an apple tree today and expect to get apples tomorrow. That apple tree will take years, but you know you will wait for it. So you have to be patient with yourself, because believe in yourself, and because you came here for a reason, believe that that reason is what is pushing you and your dream is valid. As Lupita Nyong'o said, have dreams are valid,
Mm.
you know.
Mhm.
So patience, persistence. You need to be persistent.
Yeah.
You need to do it day in, day out, day in, day out. Let those who are looking, people who will say, oh, this person is always on social media, let them
Yeah.
say that. But just be persistent. Somebody out there is watching. Don't give up on that. Now, another thing is perseverance. Coming into a business, as the ladies have said, Iris had a very good reason why she came. Her daughter crying, it's Blessed, I think, who was crying. For
Yeah.
her to cry and tell her to stay at home, That is a reason that told her, take a step back and think, what am I doing? Now, perseverance is whereby you come with your big why, and if obstacles come, wherever naysayers, people put you down, you will still persevere through the storms, through the rain and everything, because you know where you want to be. Now, the fourth one might be controversial for a lot of people, but this is us because we believe is prayer.
True.
Doesn't matter who you pray to, wherever you do pray to, it is prayer, the fourth one. Pray about whatever you've started. Pray over what you want to do. And, pray that you be given that strength. And to add on to all that, now, for you to have that, you have to have a business mindset whereby you have to be a problem solver, because you are having all these issues. So you need to solve your problem. So you're going to become a problem solver by starting a side hustle. We're not telling you to leave your job. No, you have to become a problem solver, but you also have to be a believer. Believe what you're doing is for the good of yourself. And do not listen to naysayers, especially our families and friends. They will always put us down. Do not listen to them. Do what you know is right. And you know what? There's so much for us to have in this world. So let us take a piece of it. Let us take a piece of it.
Wow.
We all deserve it, regardless.
Wow. You've spoken about fear, and I'm thinking about the quote, if someone comes and introduces you to something and you're scared, go and try and do it scared anyway. Because for me, I think the craziest thing where people say, oh, I'm scared. Yeah, I'm skeptical. Hey, Ati, what you said I will be making how much money? That thing is too good to be true. What is more crazy than waking up every day, early in the morning, 5 o'clock? I have a lady friend who lives and she goes to work in London. She wakes up 5 o'clock for her to make it there. Every day she goes to work, employed by a company. Every single day she wakes up. Every day. She goes to work for 30 days or 28 days, like in February, when it's 28 days, with an aim of working for those days for her to be paid at the end of the month. What is more crazy than that? What if that company now decides, hey, I am not going to pay you today? What are you going to do? Because they can come up with some shady reasons, or we've gone into administration, the company has gone bust, but you have put all your trust, all your eggs in that one boss, in that one company. What is more crazy than that? So you go in and you put in 10, 8, 12 hours, 14 hours shift before you come home, and you have put all your trust in that company. How about you put your trust and you have that self-belief in yourself so much so that by the time you finish that 1 hour or 2 hours building your own business, you will not only be building an empire and a future for your own, but also securing a future for your children, for your family. What is more crazy? So when people say, I am scared, it's too good to be true, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, give me some time, let me think about it. What are you thinking about? But looking for a job, you are pushed to looking for a job for you to be able to pay bills. Can you imagine being pushed by your why so big to work on your business that is gonna be giving you that money that you work for 28, 30 days? You can even start making that money within a day, within 2 days, within 1 week.
That's right.
Then you get to a point where you will start getting lifetime monthly payment for the rest of your life. And not even that, you can pass that empire to your own children. Let me tell you, if today something happened to you in work, and God forbid, but something happened to you where you cannot work anymore, unfortunately, and you leave, no matter how good you were, no matter how much everybody was praising you, oh, look at Betty, oh, she is the best. If you want this problem, run to her, she will do everything. If something happens to you today, they will not come to you and tell you, oh, please give us your best daughter or give us your best son to replace you. No, they will actually, if you die, and God forbid, because we pray for long life, if you die, they will all be shocked for 2 minutes. Oh my God! They might cry the way rich people cry. They get the tears from the source. They don't want it to flow down. They will do that 2 minutes
And hire
maximum.
someone.
Immediately, your manager will be thinking, who is going to replace her.
That's
No
right.
job ad.
Job ad is out. And even worse, they will try and replace you with somebody who they are going to pay even less. Somebody who is better than you, but they will pay them less. What is that? And you're telling me about fear. You're telling me about fear. They will not come and tell you, oh, because this has happened, let us take her best daughter or her best son, or let us give her best sister or somebody who is as good as her in her family. No, they will go and replace you with some other strangers out there. But for our business, you're starting to grow it, and it will get to a point where somebody will come and say to you, are you tired now? Yes. You want to relax. You want to go on cruise. You want to move into a sunny country, get out of the UK and have that holiday where you can be going anytime. Yes. Actually, you can relax. Bring your son, bring your daughter, they can continue from where you're. So if you stopped at $80,000, if you stopped at $20,000 per month, that is where they will start. That is what we are talking about, our why. And let not fear overtake you. Get it out of the way and let it be the fact that you're not looking at anything. You're not focusing on the naysayers. You're not focusing on your fear. You're just doing it. As scared as you are, you're continuing on that journey. Iris, please tell us more.
Yes, thank you very much. What I want to say again, I have had an experience from myself and a couple of my friends around and those I know. You know, I don't know how people see leaving your house every day to go to work. Maybe you are doing nights, your partner or your husband is doing day. That one is so painful that I
Imagine.
don't want to experience it again. Imagine you going out 6 nights or 5 nights a week.
Mhm.
You don't sleep in your own house, you don't sleep on your bed. It's either one is in, the other one is out. Why? Because one has to be home. All these things can actually be avoided.
Mm.
Yes. And I used to say that the past can never be brought back. So what you have missed, you cannot bring it back.
Yeah.
But you can take charge of your future. You can control your future from today.
Mm.
Build a future that you will sit and tell yourself, congratulations. It all starts from now in this business. This is the best business I encourage anyone to venture in because, first of all, it is high ticket. Secondly, it is friendly. Like now, you come online and you have help from those whom anyone at all.
Mm.
If you ask for help, you have help. And again, for the training that we have in place, very friendly training, you might not even need help. But if you do need help, you will still have it.
Yeah.
That's how amazing the business is.
Mm.
There is no backing back. We are going forward and forward. There is no returning because what we are already experiencing in the business, when you already have meat in your mouth, you can't
Mm.
take it out now. We are in and we are in. There is nothing else anyone can tell us. And to those of us who are saying, oh, I really want to do this, my husband, my this, my that, my that. Remember, the change is for your family.
True, yes.
It is not for us. When you come in, it is for yourself and for your family. You will not start working your own money tomorrow and then you come and give us our part. It will not happen like that. So
Mm.
think about your family, think about yourself, think about your mental health.
Yes.
Because all these night things that some of us did or are still doing or doing today, doing tomorrow is breaking. I don't care how you see it, but it's breaking.
Mm.
How long are you going to do it? At least try to put something in place so that you can reduce your hours, make sure,
Exactly.
yeah, that's
Mm.
just the encouragement I want to give all of us there. I am a mother.
Yeah.
I do my small businesses. I run a lot of little things. I have a family. We are 6 of us at home. I am able to do all that. Going back to work, running my business. So if I can do it, who cannot do it? Anyone else can do it.
Mm.
So I
Wow.
encourage us all, wherever you are, as you're watching us, there is no limitation. You can do it.
You can do it. Wow. Absolutely. And I love how you have spoken about it there, because people, that's why I said the things we are going to talk about are things that might excite, or rather, they will excite the viewers. because I hear you talking about support system there. So many are times where people come in and want to do business or they want to do something, but
Yeah.
they are discouraged by the fact that they are going to do it alone. It is hard because I have tried, especially in this technology era where
Yeah.
everything is moving so fast. And if you cannot keep up with how fast the community, I mean, the technology is growing, you're going to be left behind. And
That's
the
true.
beautiful thing about us, and you have spoken about it, the community side of things, is that we have people who take care of our systems. We have people who take care of our training. They make sure that our training is up to date. It is matching with the technology at the time, especially with social media. They change so fast. You go on Facebook and where you used to click to add friends or to do things, it is now changed. We try and do all that. Then the fact that you already know who you are and you're believing in yourself so much, for me, I always say it doesn't care what anybody else thinks about. It doesn't matter, And I have had people say, "Oh, I can't do it because my husband, my partner said no."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, both of you are born differently. You came into this world. You came into this world. You both met, yes, but you both have different visions.
That's true.
This is where you want to be. This is where you want to be. And I always say this, especially as people from Africa, there is that thing of, let me ask my husband. Oh, but which is very respectful, and I am not against the culture. But sometimes I feel like, and there was time I was speaking with my family in a meeting, and I was telling them it could be that $1 million or that 1 million shillings that you've always wanted to touch, you will one day touch it through your wife.
Mm-hmm.
But then it is the same wife that you're telling, no, you just stay at home and look after the children. Your job is to just stay, go to work, come home, cook, do all those things. But the moment you close those gates for them, it means that maybe that blessing was supposed to come through that person and now you have closed it out. So I always say, try and have so much belief in yourself whereby you will be able to push it forward, even without having that somebody believing in you. And as you have said about the community, our community is all about pushing each other. We cheer each other on, we support each other, we make sure that we are celebrating you. We are your number one fan. Way before you even start getting other people asking you about the business out there, you already know that you have that support system. So thank you so much, Iris, for that. We are almost coming to an end of our discussion today. Ladies, do you have anything at all to add?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll start
I
with
was
Priscilla.
actually going to add on and
Mm,
on that one with husbands or maybe
mhm,
even wives. In our community, if you're out there and you're sitting on any of our pages, let's say you're watching us on Shiro's page or Betty's page, or you're watching us on Iris's page, and your partner is the one who is making you maybe think twice about this business. Maybe one thing to ask yourself is it an excuse for fear? Are you fearful about it? Or because if it is fear and you're just using your partner as an excuse, because you could be afraid and then you're like,
Mm.
yeah.
it's my husband, but really it's you who just maybe is not fearful. Or number two, even if it's your partner, sometimes you have to find a way to present things, because
Mm,
if you yourself went in there and you watched this webinar and watched it, and then let's say you got the pre-coaching videos, because the money for that pre-coaching videos is a monthly, can be a budget thing. Like nobody would miss it in the budget if you budget together. You
yeah.
have all that information and then you present it. You wait for a day when your partner is seated, they're happy, they're rested, everything is wonderful in life, and you present it, because that is what, as a smart person, you're taught to do that. And I think I'm saying that because
Okay.
that's what I did.
Marriage,
I went
marriage counselor.
Oh, that's what you did. Okay. Okay.
Me, I don't even lie. I paid my pre-coaching videos. I used the weekly rent to pay the pre-coaching videos so I could watch them, because I just wanted to know, what is this, you know? And then after that, I was like, let me see how I'm going to present this info, because I already had all the information backing me up. And you present it in a logical manner, and you
Yeah.
and you give yourself a timeline. You say, I saw ABCD. I think it's going to benefit us in 1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
and I want you to give me this amount of time. to do something, you know. So it's logical. You presented the information, and then from there you can now start even now planning yourself, organizing your life, because if this
Yes.
is something you want to do, you don't have to now start going back and saying give me. You plan yourself. I mean, we're all taught as women to have our own little thing, or to find ways of finding things. So that
Mm.
is my one advice to anyone who is sitting out there and they want to do some consultation with their
Yeah.
spouse. Be be respectful and find a way to present this information, but don't just sit and wait for that time, for the timing to be perfect, or for them
Yeah.
to finally agree. You never know what the future holds. And what Betty said, exactly what Betty said, the blessings could be coming through you.
Yeah.
So that's my parting shot, everyone.
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you. Shiro?
Stop complaining and do something about those complaints.
Mm.
That's all I have to say for now.
Wow. Thank you. Iris, your parting
Short and
shot.
sweet.
Yeah. No
Short and
actions,
sweet.
no actions, no result.
No actions, no
Nice. Love
results.
that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love it. And for me, always, as always, faith over fear. Faith over fear. Look forward 6 months from now, say, thank God I started. Thank goodness I didn't allow my fear to take over me. I overcame it, and here I am. I am celebrating these 6 months, 1 year to come. Or would you rather say, oh my goodness, I wish 6 months ago when I saw that business, I could have started it. So do not let fear overcome you. Don't let it take over. Come in, dive in, do it scared, but do it anyway.
Yeah.
So we are very happy that you have come in and you've watched us. For everybody who will watch our replay, thank you so much. Thank you, Amia. Amia Theu. Amia was watching us, and
Aman,
so
yeah,
many
Aman.
other people. Amam, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate everybody who will watch the replay. We really hope that we inspire you. We really hope that you will learn something from us today, and we hope to see you very soon next weekend, hopefully. And thank you so much, Iris, for joining us. We really appreciate you. Feel free
Thank
to come back
Yeah.
at any other time. We love our guests. We love guests. So thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And it's good afternoon from us in the UK and good night
From
from
us.
our ladies in Australia. So thank you so much.
thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.